Well, if you want to see your face, you've already seen it once. Shut the door.
Sorry, guys.
Jesus.
Sorry.
God help me. That was the wife. Well, who's here? Say hello. Hello, David. Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog 79. Hello. Joseph Moore. Hello. Hope y'all are doing well. Mom of four boys and elite Enrique Trevino. Oh, Lord. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Well, it is what it is. Been raining. I have posted on both of my channels rain videos of my front and back porch during the rain. Appreciate those of you who have watched and left comments. Tonight, we'll talk about various things, but I'd like to talk a little bit about survival food or emergency food, what you call MREs, meals ready to eat. I've got a couple of cases of military rations I want to go through, and I'm going to try to do some reviews on them. I just got some more in today through FedEx. I was worried they were going to leave them out on my driveway and they'd get wet, but they were nice enough to put them on my front porch, which is covered and protecting them. I order lots of stuff, and a lot of times I get stuff through UPS, and instead of putting it on my front porch the way the postal system would, or I guess FedEx would, they would leave stuff out on my driveway in front of my garage, and that's not something that I would certainly want them to do when it's raining. Shani Girl and Julie Ann West, thank you for coming. It is probably 1 o'clock in the morning over in the UK where Julie's at. I appreciate you staying up and coming in. Shangy Girl, thank you for coming. Everybody's saying hello. 6 or 7 in the house. 6 in the house, 6 likes. Well, so I got in today from the Ammo Can Man a case A and a case B of Warnock MRE meals ready to eat. 2025 inspection date. Actually, the inspection date is 9 of 25. They were basically boxed up in 9 of 22, so it's a 3-year inspection. Emergency food supply, survival, camping, outdoor meals, 12-pack A and B case bundle. So in other words, I've got all 24 meals that are currently out that the military is putting out right now. And as an example, I opened, you can probably see them right here. That's a whole stack of different rations from different companies. This is a meal number 1. This is the first one. It's a chili with beans. Ooh, chili with beans. I think I'll have to play the theme from Blazing Saddles when I do this one. I want to open it up and I want to look at what's here. This is a warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, warfighter approved MRE. Ameriqual Packaging, Evansville, Indiana. U.S. government property, commercial resale is unlawful. Flameless ration heaters are prohibited on commercial airlines unless sealed in original meal bag. Menu number 1, chili with beans. Chili with beans. Beans with chili. God bless your mom. So I'm going to open this one up. I'm eventually going to open up all 24 of them and do reviews on them. I've been threatening to. Well, I got time this summer to do it. So this has got a peelable seal. I just have to have the strength to open it up. Hooray! And there's an inner bag. The bag! The bag! The bag! It's got a bag inside of a bag. So there's a bag in a bag. While I'm talking about it and just goofing around, my backup channel, which I'm still posting here and there on my backup channel, I put a couple of shorts up today. My backup channel is up to 91. And when it hits 100, which I think it's going to hit 100 before this, my main channel hits 2,000. Because my main channel, I'm at 1,919. And on my backup channel, I'm at 91. So let's go through what's in here. A hot beverage bag. And it says directions are basically to put 12 ounces in it. Or you can put 8 ounces or 6 ounces, depending on what you're putting, what you're dealing with. It's got an FRH, a flameless ration heater, which I really don't care for these. I'll try using it when I use it. And it's got a MRE spoon. These are very reusable. It's got a grape beverage powder. No fruit juice, 90 calories. Oh, this would be great for my blood sugar. You get these in Moores all the time. They also come in MREs. Vegetable crackers. Personally, I like the ones that are salted. Vegetable crackers. This is 170 calories just for the vegetable crackers. Cornbread. Chunky peanut butter, 1 ounce. We have a extra pack. Cheese-filled pretzels, cheddar flavor. This is what you'd call combos. Cheese combos, 240 calories. A sleeve of your main, chili with beans. Again, cue in the Blazing Saddles cookout scene. And your chili in a retort pouch. Chili with beans. The 200... the 203rd day of 1922. These are all 3 years. This is 3 years old. And then you've got a accessory pack. It's got the toilet paper, a salt, a wet nap. Oh, it comes with Splenda. That's good. Well, I think I'm going to have to open this up. $19.22. No, 2022. Toilet paper, John Wayne toilet paper. Sugar. A wet nap. Bill's Brew. Yuck. I hate Bill's Brew. It's better than Deep Rich. Creamer non-dairy. Zero-calorie sweetener. I'll be using this over the sugar. Salt. And gum. Probably cinnamon flavor. Your hearing must be going. I'm having a good time here. When are you going to send me your, you need to email me your mailing address. I feel like I need to do something really, I need to have fun at your expense doing a video. Ricky, come on now, send me an email. And you know, actually looking at, there's not that many people who are going to be qualified for my 100 subscriber giveaway, and you're qualified twice, I think. So there's a good chance you might win. I'm going to seal this up for now because I'm not actually doing the review this evening. This will be the first one that I will do, and I will probably do it, I don't know, I'll do it in the next couple of days. I'll put this stuff back in there. So, the sleeve. Enjoying myself. 5 in the house, 8 likes. The combos are really good. Combos are good. I love combos. And then you've got cornbread, which will go good with the main. You've got vegetable crackers, and you've got chunky peanut butter, and then I will probably use a jelly that I have as an extra. If I'm going to have peanut butter, I'm going to put some jelly on it. So I do have some jellies. Just have to pull one of them out. Probably apple. I'm surprised it didn't come with an apple jelly, but it didn't. So that's the first menu. There are 24 different menus. I've got every one of them in these cases. I'll stick this right here. But these are the 2 cases. These down here are some, oh, what are those? I think those are some Sapacos. Yeah, I think they're Sapacos. Anyway, you got 3 different, hello Melinda. Melinda Elliott in the house. Thank you for some 9. Well, tomorrow is Father's Day. Pretirement days. Hello, pretirement. Thank you for coming, Betty. I haven't been watching to see who's coming in. I apologize. Not wanting to leave anybody out. So I've got a video that I've got loaded up on private that I need to go ahead and do some shout outs on. And hopefully I'll get that one out tomorrow. If I can work on it tonight, I'll get it out tonight. But probably not. It'll probably be tomorrow. 3, 7 watching, 9 likes. Why'd you hit 3, Uncle Al? It's a little bit better than that. Anyway, so as I said, inspection date of 9/25. I paid $83, $85, something like that. I'll have to check, but I ordered it and got a good deal on it. Those are the type of deals you jump on, because sometimes you can very easily pay $250, $300 for what I just got. So, you know, a lot of stuff going on in the news. Today, they're having those No Kings protests all over the place. A lot of people are out protesting. A lot of grief going on. And they had a parade for the 250th birthday of the Army in Washington, D.C. The President and First Lady came out and spoke. He was also celebrating his 79th birthday. And there are people going crazy over that. The Trump derangement syndrome types are having episodes. Yes, the communist governor and Mr. Well, I won't say his name. He is having episodes. And 9 watching and 20 likes. Where did the 20 likes come from? I think I've got 9 or 10 likes right now. Uncle Al's wishful thinking. He must have hit the wrong button. 2 senators from Minnesota gone down. Well, I think the former Speaker of the Minnesota House and her husband were shot and killed. In addition to a senator and his wife. Possibly the same person did both shootings. They found a lot of this No Kings stuff in the individual's vehicle. Apparently the person was dressed up like they were law enforcement. That's okay, Uncle Al. I do typos all the time. And they think they know who it is. They're looking for somebody. Apparently this person used to be on the governor's staff, or the governor had picked this person and given them a position. So, don't know, but that's developing. The protests are going on around the nation, certain places. Weren't any here where I'm at, but I'm in a fairly small conservative county. There's like 100,000 people in my county, like 65,000 in my small city where I live. It's pretty red. And so I'm not really worried for myself or my daughter and her husband. Expect they'll come over and or she'll come over and spend the day tomorrow. He'll probably go over and spend time with his dad. It is Sunday, so that's a church day, and the daughter and her husband will probably be in church, and she'll come over and hang out tomorrow afternoon. I went and bought a bunch of steaks today, hamburger meat. Wife went and bought a bunch of stuff. She's secretly decorating or blowing up balloons and making all sorts of prep stuff for Father's Day, which she enjoys. She loves holidays, and she's putting all that stuff together. And then I'll wake up in the morning and she'll be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, put all that stuff up out there, and I'll wake up in the morning, go out, and I'll see all that. You know, that's the way things are. Like for my birthday and for Father's Day and for she decorates. Little Lone Prepper is in the house. Well, I mean, it's hard when I'm constantly going in and out and around. You know, like I went out to go help her unload the Jimmy. She went and bought stuff in the store in the Jimmy, and there was stuff in the back. I could see it, She tried to hide it, but I mean, it was in bags, but I mean, I could see it. She's got, it's hard to hide stuff when you live with the person, especially anything of size. Snooping, no, I'm actually quite blind. It's obvious, obvious. Not that I was snooping in any bags or anything. I just opened my eyes, just look. 22 minutes and 20 some odd seconds into this stream. Again, tonight's just topics we're just talking about different stuff. And I'm approaching the end of the second week of my vacation. There should be another 6 to 7 weeks of vacation time, 6.5 weeks or so after tomorrow, and enjoying it. It's been raining here off and on a lot, so I anticipate early part of this coming week having to redo the yard. The ditches are full of water. If you'd like to see what it looks like on my patio or on my front porch, and see what my yard looks like. You don't see all of my yard in the back. You basically see my patio, which is fenced in. It's an inner fence, and then I've got the rest of the backyard, and there's an outer fence, and huge, right at 3/4 of an acre of property. I could build a house out back of my house, complete full-size home, and it'd still have a little bit of yard. Karen Bass, and surprised someone took a shot at her. Didn't know that. Didn't she resign, Uncle Al? I thought she resigned. Susanna Morrison, proud single mom. Thank you for coming, Susanna. Susanna she's got multiple channels, and she is a single mom. She's got a beautiful daughter, and she puts out a lot of content. I support her, and I appreciate her coming over to support my small channel. Eight in the house, 11 likes. Thank you for the like. Those of you who are lurking, I'd appreciate if you go ahead and identify yourselves. Dave will show up and say, well, I've been lurking, and then he'll go back and he'll do a replay for me to give me watch time. So my backup channel is at 91 views, and like I said, anytime I could hit that 100, anytime I could hit that 100, and when I hit 100, yeah, well, didn't the CNA crew get arrested or something other out in Los Angeles, Uncle Al? Thought there was like a CNA crew that got arrested and run off or something other. Yeah, I'm sure they are horrible. Um, Diddy going to get locked up? Well, Sean Combs, back in the day, he's been around a long time. He used to call himself Puff Daddy. He would go by Puff Daddy or Puffy because he was real big into weed. He and Snoop and some others. Willie Nelson's real big into weed. I mean, the guy's like past 90 and he'll still smoke Snoop under the table, at least according to Snoopy will. Um, but yeah, they very much might lock him up, for all the stuff that he's done. And they're allowed to get some of his friends, I mean, he's got some very big, powerful friends that were involved with some of his crap. So, you might have some others that are in trouble. At least that's what they're saying. Certain individuals are outing him or talking about stuff. So that's going on. And Israel is in the process of knocking the SHIT out of Iran right now. They're going after their facilities, their nuclear facilities, their ability to enrich, their ability to build, their missile facilities. I mean, they know what they're doing, and I think they've taken out 4 high-ranking Iranian generals, that like assassinating them. And then they're bombing the crap. They've had like 200 warplanes over there bombing the crap out of Iran. And then the Iranian Ayatollah, who's not all there, we're going to get you. We're going to get you, and all this BS, And they launched like 100 drones and a few missiles and such. And I think 1 or 2 of them got through and did some damage. I think something hit the equivalent of the Israeli Pentagon over there. And they've probably taken a few casualties. But Israel's not finished. Now that they're starting, they're going to bomb them and they're trying not to hit civilians. They're going after their ability to build a nuclear weapon and the ability to mount it on a missile. And, they're going after that. And they're also going after the nuclear scientists and such. They've got an assassination campaign going on. They're killing a bunch of people. So I would not want to be on their bad side. And we are supporting them from the standpoint of trying to defend their territory and trying to defend our people who are over there. We have some anti-missile batteries over there, Patriot and THAAD. 2 of our THAAD batteries are over there. 1 or 2 Patriot batteries are over there. With their Iron Dome, and we've got some Arleigh Burke class destroyers. I think 3 destroyers off the shore there that can help defend against missiles and such. So we are trying to help them. About 30 minutes into the video, I am enjoying my vacation. I'm not doing a lot. I'm taking new medications. I'm taking more medications. I'm taking 4 different blood pressure medications now. They doubled my anti-cholesterol medication, and they tripled my blood sugar medication. I'm now taking 500 milligrams of metformin 3 times a day. Yep, they've upped my blood pressure medication as well, put me on a new one. And I'm getting lots of rest and sleep. I sleep a lot during the day. I don't have a lot to do. I get up in the morning, I make breakfast for my wife and I. Well, Enrique, I let the tortillas heat longer, so they're a little bit darker colored now. I I probably have a video to upload, which I haven't, but I'm sure you'll enjoy seeing the color of the tortilla when I do upload it. I let it cook a little bit longer. I put it in the pan and let it cook one side and the other side, and then I want to put cheese in it. It usually melts the cheese, and then I put some sausage or whatever I'm going to put in it. Like right now, I'm using sausage. I could make another. What I'll do is I'll open a pack of bacon and fry it all up, and then I'll store it, and then I put a couple of slices of bacon in each taco, and it'll last me several days, and then I have to open up another pack and make some more bacon. But right now I'm using some sausage that I got some pre-cooked sausage, which I heat up in the microwave, and for about 30 seconds it blows up a little bit, and it's very tasty. Very tasty. Hello, Holly Ivans. Did you receive a notification that wanted to warn you about my content? I had somebody send me a screenshot that was a warning of my content. Let's see if I can find it. This content may be inappropriate for some users. Do you wish to continue? And you got to hit the button to continue or skip the video. But that's the type of crap that I have to deal with. Yeah, I'm bad. I'm bad. Trimmed, well, I didn't trim the beard, but I shaved the neck. The throat area and the neck area shaved today before I showered. Feels better. I hate the little prickly on the neck. So the wife tells me don't talk about politics. They're looking to get you. They're going to ban your channel, and they're going to they want to take your channel away from you. What amazes me is, I follow certain people that have huge channels that say a lot worse than I will ever say, and they don't screw with them. To my knowledge, they don't screw with them. I mean, Megyn Kelly does a lot of cussing on her channel, and she's very conservative, and she's constantly lambasting. They don't mess with her. They don't mess with Bill O'Reilly. They don't. I mean, there's several people that I follow that they don't mess with. That are a lot more. I mean, they tell it the way it is. So I don't know why they go after me. I mean, I'm barely approaching 2,000 subscribers, and I'm still not there. You can't grow a beard? That's horrible. I was growing a beard when I was 13, 14 years old. So, again, I will tell you, when I get to 100 subscribers, and I expect it'll be this week, I will do a count to figure out who qualifies um, for my drawing, and I will do another video, and whoever wins, um, whoever wins, and there aren't that many that'll be in the hat, they'll be getting a real nice goodie box from me. They just have to email me their mailing address. And when I get to 2,000, which it'll be probably a little while, it'll be later in the summer. Hopefully I'll get to there before I have to go back to work. There'll be a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. It'll be the same thing, except it'll be for my other channel, the main channel. And I always enjoy doing those. You know, I enjoy giving, and I enjoy giving back. My wife's health is not good. I'm looking to see about getting her disability. She may wind up having to have another surgery on her abdomen because of, you know. And I'm looking at possibly getting an attorney involved for that mesh that they put in her, because that really was horrible for months and months. And you know, I worry about that. I think about that, and I worry about that. I'm also thinking about the possibility of because of how much money I'm out on a regular basis and how much money I have been out if I can't get the disability. I'm looking at the possibility of, you know, trying to get a GoFundMe for her. And I don't ask people to give me money, but I mean, the medical bills are killing me. You know, I will tell you that the medical bills are killing me for her. And I have to pay a good chunk every month for her medical insurance. It's a lot more expensive than mine. And I'm one of those people that I go to the doctor once or twice a year. I use Teledoc once or twice a year for, you know, antibiotics when I get really sick. I mean, she's at the doctor every month, sometimes 2 or 3 times a month, different doctors and specialists. Hello, Mr. Whistle. Thank you for coming. You know, I retired 7 years ago. And I was out of education for 5 years, and then I came back for the past 2 years to 7 years. During that time, my wife's had 4 surgeries for different stuff. I think about the way things are. I think about the day we live, you know, the days we live in. Every morning when I get up, I thank God for the day. And I'm not ending the live stream right now, but this is what I normally say when I end the live stream. But because truthfully, I think about how blessed I am, the ways that I'm blessed, and the way things used to be. And I say a morning prayer, and I pray for forgiveness of my sins, because I'm a sinner and I sin all the time. feel like I'm giving you a testimony. I take my medications, I drink my coffee, take care of breakfast. For supper, I heated a stored one of those pizzas, split it with my wife. 22 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees, if you want to know the way it works. It was a supreme, pizza. Very good. Drank some sparkling water with it. I've been using low-fat milk with my coffee. It does not taste as good as when I'm using flavored creamer, so I'm suffering here. Still drinking coffee, still drink 2 or 3 cups of it a day, so I'm drinking a little bit of tea. Haven't been putting any sweetener in it. Trying to watch the blood sugar. Yeah, it is. It is. So I've been asking Uncle Al about how things are going where he's at. And he says, well, I live in the desert. He does not live near a big city. He's not near the big cities. And he's in a rural area where there's a lot of farming and, there's a lot of, people out there that are conservative. He's in an area where there's a lot of conservative people. And they're not happy. They're not happy, and they're out there on their farms with their shotguns and their rifles, and they pretty much, I assume, would be left alone. But the thing is they have no political power because the vast majority, I think there's something like 50, 52 congressional seats in California because their population is like 40 some odd million. And there's 9, the last count I had was there were 9 Republicans and like 43 Democrats. If you go to Los Angeles, their city council, every one of them is a Democrat. They're all socialist and communist. I don't know. God, why would he want to go to California? Cherries help blood sugar bring it down. That's good to know. Good to know. 43 minutes into the live stream. So he's a liberal. God help you. Yeah. I talk to Stephanie, Idaho Garden Girl, sometimes. We communicate, and she talks about her kids being big leftists. They don't give her much attention because she's fairly conservative, old school, and they're left-wing nuts. That'd break my heart. That would break my heart if the San Andreas fault went off and it dealt with, it solved some problems. It would solve some problems. Yeah, I miss Gene Hackman. He was a great actor. My favorite Gene Hackman movie is Uncommon Valor. Uncommon Valor. If you have not seen it, you need to see it. I really enjoy it. It's got an all-star cast. May he rest in peace. He was 95 when he went. 95. It was really, really shocking the way, his wife is 35 years younger than him. I think she's 65, 66 years old. She died, then he died, or he died, then she died, and, you know. Rachel, if I was you, I'd have to go slap the crap out of that kid multiple times if necessary. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. Uncle Al, that's a good one too. Ten in the house, 13 likes. I'm going to be trying to increase the number of shout outs that I do. I'll be trying to release more short, full videos that are short, meaning not that long. The one that I have on the pot roast, which I made last week and I still haven't released it, I've got to do a bunch of shout outs with it. I got to link a bunch of channels that I want to call attention to, supportive. It's about 6 minutes long. I think everybody will like it. I've got a bunch of footage I can put out, and I need to do some editing, put some stuff together. I've got stuff on egg prices. They're still coming down. I was over at Walmart today. I was over at Sam's. I was at Aldi. I shot footage at Aldi and I shot footage at Walmart that I want to put together and probably be some shorts. Might do a short video, a full video that's a short, but most likely they'll be shorts. Well, Dave, your ears should be burning. Have you been lurking, or have you just showed up because of something's going on? Guru and Wahoo the Turtle fame. And I have been trying to give back. I've been watching people's stuff. I've been leaving comments and likes. Anytime I go on somebody's channel, you're going to get a like, and you're going to get a comment, so you know it was me. Oftentimes, I'll tell you which like number I am. That's my MO, modus operandi. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Like right now, they're trying to reconcile the House and the Senate together to pass the big beautiful bill. And certain things have been done. They've already been done. Certain things have not. Like they dropped tips from tax. So they're not taxing tips now. If you make tips, they're no longer going to be taxed. That was one of the promises that President Trump had made when he was campaigning. They are working on the wall in a number of areas. They are working on deporting illegals in a number of areas. Yeah, if you look at some of my older videos, they're not that long. Some of my reviews, um, my ration reviews tend to get really good numbers. And I'm planning on going through these boxes. There are 24 different U.S. meals. I'm planning on going through and doing reviews on them. Maybe they'll start saying, he's a ration channel again. I mean, you can even look back at some of Uncle Al's stuff, and, he's done ration reviews. Um, his is a cute one to see. Go way back and look. He has so many, it'd be hell trying to find it. But go back and find his ration review. Um, no tax on SSI. That would be good. No tax on pensions. That would be good. Well, thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Dave's a very good supporter. He's got a wonderful channel. His channel blew up. He's like getting close to 13,000 subscribers now. He will hit 13,000 before I hit 2,000. And I used to have more subscribers than he did. He just blew up. Just went viral. Well, that'd be a good thing to do. Have at it. Send Tom Holman over to knock on their door and bring him to justice. That's what a lot of people would like to do. I take it if you are here right now or if you've been coming in, you're not worried about my content being too subversive. I'm old school and I am conservative. Back in the day, my people would have been considered to be Democrats. Uh, Reagan was the first person I was qualified to vote for, and I voted for him. And ever since then, I don't think I've ever voted for a Democrat. I mean, I've held my nose a couple of times when I voted, but I mean, when you look at the alternative, it is what it is. I don't think I don't think Dave is monetized. I don't think Dave is monetized on his channel. I mean, I'm monetized on my channel, but I don't take donations. In other words, I don't take what they call super chats, where you can send somebody or you can PayPal somebody money. I mean, I have PayPal set up for purposes of YouTube paying me when they owe me money. Like, they have to owe you at least $100 before they send you money, and then if they owe you over $100, then you can expect to get money from them at some point. They don't owe me $100 yet, so I have never received money from I've never received money from YouTube. Um, a lot of people do not care for the president in office right now. They say he's too arrogant. Um, they don't like his past, things he did when he was younger, the way he was with women. Um, I basically say, he's a New Yorker. He grew up in New York. New Yorkers they don't have Southern gentility. They're really rough around the edges, like New Jersey. New Yorkers, New Jersey, people from New Jersey, they're rough around the edges. The way they talk. Um, but, he's got a lot of good qualities. And he's been a very good president. He's been a very good president. and he is trying to, he is trying to honor his commitments and what he said he would do. The last 7 or 8 presidents talked about moving the embassy, the U.S. embassy, from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, which is the capital of Israel. He moved it in his first administration. He moved our embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He kept that promise. He's tried to build the wall. He's tried to, doing things that they're hell bent on stopping him. All of the stuff that they did. He's trying. His first term, he was able to put 3 conservative Supreme Court justices in. I appreciate that, Dave. I've seen that. A small. I need a 2X. You can watch content once a year for a new view. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've got all of my old stuff. I've got a playlist set up with my old videos. I've got a playlist of my lives. Got a playlist of my live streams. I try to do an hour when I do a live stream. So that way, if you watch the entire live stream, you're giving me 1 hour of watch time. And I appreciate that. 14 likes. Thank you for coming by, Uncle Al. I appreciate you. I will plan on trying to do another live stream tomorrow evening. If I don't, I'll let you know. My daughter's coming over. If my daughter's still here, I probably won't be doing it. So it may not be, I may not do a live tomorrow. But if I don't, I'll try to be back Monday for another live stream, 7 p.m. I try to announce it. Oh, I've been announcing it by my shorts. I've been making shorts, and I'll put live 7 p.m. or live stream 7 p.m. or some such in them. And I appreciate those of you who support me. If you've got a second channel, if you're a content creator, you got a second channel, sub me. And if I'm not subbed on your second channel, let me know, and I'll try to befriend you on your second channel. Help me get to 100 on my backup channel. I'd appreciate it. I'm very close. I'm at 91. I expect this week I'll hit 100, and then you get the drama of me doing a video and finding somebody that will win and trying to get them to send me their mailing address. Hopefully they will. So, it's about that time. 7 in the house. 14 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. And again, when I get up in the morning, I thank God for the day. I take my medication. I still got to take my evening medication. And I say the Lord's Prayer, drink my coffee, try to get right with the upcoming day. I'm off, and even when I'm at work, I still make breakfast in the morning for my wife and wrap it and leave it for her. Everybody, Remember, the Scout motto is to be prepared. I'll be going through those 2 cases of rations, the 24 rations that the U.S. military puts, that they make for the U.S. military. There are 24 different menus, the main menu, and I'm going to go through all of those, and I'll try to do some videos, reviewing them. Hopefully everybody has a good evening. Thank you for coming. Everybody be blessed, and hopefully we'll see you again very soon on another Coffee Talk. Bye-bye. Thank you.